Day 3. The return journey. The day started with a quick breakfast from a cafe near the hostel.
Is that good?
Oh,
It was overpriced and underwhelming, but it filled a gap. Then we kitted up, got back on the ferry, and we were off.
Day 3. Left Amsterdam about 11:30. Hit the road. A little jiggery pokery to get out of the centre, but then once we're out of the main bit, the main district, it's just back to the cycle roads, and it's wonderful. I think we escaped last night. Had dinner out, a few beers, visited a few venues, so we were out quite late, but surprisingly no effects this morning, which is good because it's a 100-kilometre day. I think it's going to be a good ride. Nice and leisurely, nice and gentle on the way back down to the ferry. Let's do this.
Today's route was a blinder. We basically headed south towards Rotterdam and then headed due west across the waterway back to the ferry port. Lovely start to the day.
Yee boy!
Made even better when we found this place to stop for a drink.
Wow. Yeah.
I actually don't think I've had.
2 coffees later, we were back in the saddle. As we'd already experienced since day 1, the cycling roads coming out of Amsterdam through the country were immaculate. Spot on, can't be faulted. They even had these really cool vending machines in huts by the side of the road, just in case you needed an emergency snack or something. I've never known anything like it. And the next few hours were a wonderful leisurely ride through open countryside and along canals and rivers.
This is magnificent riding. How beautiful part of the country. Irish songs. Look at all them cows.
Another quick refuel stop in the wonderfully named town Boskoop, which had this fantastic 100-year-old lifting bridge as we rode in.
Thank you very much. What are you?
Mozzarella.
Oh, great.
Compared to day 1, I'd say we were off the more touristy tracks this time. But still, the cycling infrastructure and the roads were just immaculate.
I wish roads in the UK were as glorious as this to ride on. It's just night and day difference. Come on, look at this.
We didn't have anything planned for the next checkpoint, we just knew we'd be in or around Rotterdam. I'd found out about a viewpoint looking over the city that was pretty much on our route, so we thought we'd check it out. We were bang on schedule, the sun was shining, so we thought we'd take 5.
Wow, wow, wow.
Get a look at that.
And just like that, we're in the middle of the city. And I quite like mixing the terrain up on a ride like this, country, city, seaside. It was fantastic.
Transitions on your bike are incredible. 1 minute you're in the tree-lined countryside, and a few minutes later you're literally in the centre of a city. And the benefit of being on the bike is you're actually so much more in tune with it. You're so much closer to your journey.
Cycling really is the best way to travel over any short distances. You can cover 70 odd kilometres in a day and you just feel so much more connected to your surroundings. You tune into an area where you can't if you're travelling by train or by car. And on a ride like this, the end point is not the adventure, it's the process, it's the journey, it's the getting there. You physically put in the effort to get to where you want to go, which is kind of a good philosophy for life. You can choose to work hard, ride fast, get there early, or you can take your foot off the gas and just chill out for a bit. Explore your surroundings. The latter was very much our approach today.
Another impressive stretch coming out of Rotterdam. Look at that. See all the big shipyard and the ferries and whatnot. Very good, very good. Last 15 kilometres. Straight to the Hook of Holland now. Flawless riding.
To make my last stand, I'm gonna dust it off with my own hands.
Now, this last stretch was my favourite part of the whole journey. Not only was the end in sight, which was a reward in itself, we knew we were going to make it, but also the scenery was something else. Huge ships, massive turbines, following the waterway right the way to the ferry.
To up and leave this town, head out west, they say, maybe California, and leave this dead land behind. So long, Oklahoma.
Luke even felt inspired enough to grab the camera for a little cameo.
Sleep beneath the stars in California, dreaming of that old used to be.
Clicked over.
100k in the bag for the day.
100k. Hello, sir.
I'm going back up until I can't stand.
And that was it, done. We'd arrived at the ferry with plenty of time to get the admin sorted.
Now on 2 hands, chop timber.
We're feeling strong after a perfect ride and on a high for completing the journey.
Like a boss.
I think it's down to the bus line.
It was wonderful.
Probably haven't now the bus yet.
A fantastic ending.
I think they said farewell to thee.
I cannot recommend riding in Holland enough to anyone. It's all just so effortless. And I'm certainly going to be back to explore more of the country. So I guess that's it. Until next time.